everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating concept that's as relatable as it is thought-provoking, the leaky bucket theory. Now, before you think this is just about some bucket with holes in it, hang tight. This idea is so much deeper than that. It's a metaphor that applies to everything from personal growth to business management and even relationships. So, if you've ever felt like no matter how much effort you pour into something, it's never enough, this one's for you. Let's break it down and see what this theory can teach us. All right, let's start with the basics. The leaky bucket. Theory is a metaphor that describes a situation where gains are being made, but losses are occurring simultaneously. Picture this. You've got a bucket and you're pouring water into it. But, there are holes in the bucket, so the water keeps leaking out. No matter how fast you pour, the bucket never stays full. Sounds frustrating, right? Now, think of the bucket as your life, your business, your goals, or even your relationships. The water you're pouring in represents the effort, resources, or energy you're putting in, while the holes symbolize the setbacks, inefficiencies, or challenges you face. This theory is often used in business to describe customer retention. Imagine you're running a company and you're spending tons of money and energy attracting new customers. That's you pouring water into the bucket. But if your existing customers are leaving faster than you can bring in new ones, you've got a leaky bucket. In this case, patching the holes, improving customer satisfaction and retention, is way more effective than just pouring in more water. It's about working smarter, not harder. But the leaky bucket theory isn't just for businesses. It's also a fantastic way to think about personal growth. Have you ever felt like you're putting in so much effort to learn something new, achieve a goal, or even just get through your day, but you're still feeling drained? That's the bucket at work. Maybe your holes are stress, procrastination, or unhealthy habits that are siphoning away your energy. It's a reminder to pause and look at where your energy is going. Are you spending it on things that truly matter, or are you letting unnecessary things drain you? Here's where it gets even more relatable. The leaky bucket theory can apply to relationships too. Relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendships, need effort and care. That's the water. But if there are unresolved issues, lack of communication, or neglect, those are the holes. You can keep pouring all the love and effort you want into the relationship, but if you don't address the leaks, it'll never feel fulfilling. That's why it's so important to identify the holes and work together to patch them up. So, how do you fix a leaky bucket? Well, first you have to find the holes. In business, that might mean analyzing where customers are dropping off. In personal growth, it could mean reflecting on what habits or routines are holding you back. And in relationships, it's about honest communication and addressing the root of the problems. Once you've identified the leaks, the next step is to patch them. This might mean improving processes, creating better habits, or having those tough but necessary conversations. And here's the kicker: no bucket is ever completely leak-proof. There will always be small holes, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. A quick fun fact: the leaky bucket theory has even been studied in psychology. It's often linked to the concept of hedonic adaptation, which is the tendency of humans to quickly return to a baseline level of happiness after experiencing positive or negative changes. It's like pouring water into a bucket with a slow leak. You might feel happy for a while, but unless you actively work on maintaining that happiness, it starts to fade. Now, let me give you my take on this whole concept. I think the leaky bucket theory is such a powerful reminder to focus on the bigger picture. It's so easy to get caught up in just doing more, pouring more water into the bucket, thinking that's the solution. But sometimes the real solution is to stop and address the leaks. Whether it's in your career, your personal life, or your relationships, taking the time to reflect and fix the inefficiencies can make all the difference. So, what do you think about the leaky bucket theory? Do you see it playing out in your own life or work? And if so, what are the holes you need to patch? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this. And hey, if this video gave you a new perspective or a little aha moment, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That's it for today's video, friends. Remember, it's not about having a perfect bucket. It's about making the effort to keep it as full as possible. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay focused, stay resilient, and keep patching those leaks.